Have you ever felt overwhelmed looking at your to-do list and end up doing nothing? You get so much bogged down that you don't really know where to start and whether you'll be able to finish it or not, and you procrastinate. Have you ever wondered how some people are able to do so many things in such a short period of time? Have you ever wondered how to build a successful life in anything you do? If you have ever asked these questions to yourself, you are looking to find ways to manage time effectively. But do you know what is the secret? The secret is to manage activities, not time. Time cannot be managed. We can only manage our activities. So let's look at how we can do it. Right? So if you want to build a successful life, you want to have enough number of years which are successful. To have those enough number of years, you need to have enough number of months which are successful. To have those enough number of months, you need to have enough number of weeks to be successful. You need to have enough number of days to have those enough number of weeks to be successful. So finally, it comes down to a single day and the task what you do on each day. So if you look at a construction worker, he's building a wall. He's putting one brick at a time. He's not, he's not juggling around with too many, putting like 5, 6, 7, 8 bricks at a time, right? Because he knows that if this brick is solid enough and put it in the right place at the right time and with the right way, then this wall is going to be solid. So similarly, if we break down success, it comes down to a single day, right? Building success single day at a time. And what activities you do on that single day, right? So do you agree that if you build enough successful days, your life will be eventually successful? If you agree, please comment yes in the comment box below. So you might be thinking that how to decide on those tasks you need to do each day, right? So there are many different methods available, but I am going to tell you the method which has worked for me and which I have used, and it has really changed the amount of work I get done, right? Everybody has to-do list, right? But the successful people are only those who get things done. Having to-do list is not success. Having those things getting done is success, right? So before we go ahead, what I want you to do is pause this video for now, take a piece of paper and pen and write down, what did you do yesterday from morning to evening in terms of the activities for your business or whatever goal project you are working on. Just write it down. I promise you, we'll get back to this at a later point of time in this video. When you are done, please go in the comment box and comment done when you are completed writing those activities what you did yesterday. So keep that handy. We'll get back to that. So what I am suggesting here is that every night you write down the 6 most important activities in the order of priority you need to do that will get you closer to your goal, which you are going to do on the tomorrow, right? So write down 6 activities, number them in the order of priority, and next day when you wake up, start working on the number 1 priority item on that list until you finish it. You are not going to go to number 2 until you have finished number 1. Maybe you will be able to finish only 1 or 2 in a day, doesn't matter. But if you do it this way, you will not, if you haven't done it this way, you would not have got even that 1 or 2 done in any other which way you would have tried, right? Do you agree? Comment yes in the comment box. So you can only pause a task or activity which is currently you are working on unless there is no way for you to proceed further. You're rightly stuck there and you cannot do anything about that activity. Let's say you are working on number 1 in your priority list and you are stuck and there is no way you can proceed further that day. Then only you jump to number 2. If not, continue on number 1 until you finish it. Do this every night, reprioritizing the task to be done by listing new tasks if any, and the remaining which you could not finish if the priority has changed, because during the day something might have changed. The priority of the activity might have changed. Some new higher priority activities might have come. So you have to do this every night for the next day. Do this every single day until you accomplish your project or goal, whatever you want to accomplish. Do this every single day. Every night prior, write down 6 activities you want to get done, which will get you closer to your goal. And do not go to the next activity until you finish the current one. So you start with 1, don't go to 2 until you finish 1, don't go to 3 until you finish 2, don't go to 4 until you finish 3, don't go to 5 until you finish 4, don't go to 6 until you finish 5, don't go, call it a day until you finish all the activity at hand. Maybe at night, at the close of the business or close of the day, you are only finished with number 1, you are not finished number 2. That's fine. You carry on doing that next day. So now coming back to the list of activities or tasks you did yesterday, ask these questions to yourself. How many of those came into your list because someone else wanted you to do it, but you did not want to do it? Think very hard. Okay, we are so programmed habitually that we put things in our list because we want to please others, right? The next question you ask yourself is that how many of these you really love to do, but those do not actually get you any closer to your goals, right? So there is a very famous article called Common Denominator of Success, where the author says that successful people are successful because they do things which unsuccessful people do not like to do, and successful people also don't like to do them, but they still do it, right? So you might be loving to do few activities in a day, but which never get you closer to your goal. What's the point of doing those activities? So how many of these 2 categories of activities you have which you did yesterday? That will give you some great insights about how you are going to plan your activities from tomorrow onwards, right? But I want to give you a words of caution and the challenges you will face. This activity seems very simple, and it is very simple, but it is not very easy to follow because how we are programmed, because of our habits. I can tell you my own example. When I tried doing this, my mind used to think all sorts of things. Maybe I'll remember to call some friend. I remember checking emails. I remember checking social media messages. I will remember talking to some relative, my wife or son, just because I just wanted to avoid doing that activity, and my mind did not wanted me to be focused on completing that activity which is at hand. If you want to be successful, you have to be disciplined in your act and your thinking too, right? So throughout the day, when you are thinking, only think about the activity which you are working on. Do not go and think about the other activities which are next, because there is no point, right? So you have to be disciplined. For success, you have to pay the price, and that is discipline. Disciplining yourself in your acts and your thinking, because mind is the most powerful thing which we do not understand. It works for your benefit if you use it right. It works against you if you don't use it right. So you have to tame your mind. You have to, I remember when I tried this, it was so much struggle. At least 2 months, 3 months, I struggled to follow this schedule, right? But I wanted myself to be very disciplined. So whenever I used to think about something else other than the activity which I used to say, no, no, come back, no, come back, no, think about this, right? So this is what you have to do. Comment below this video whether you like this idea and if you are going to follow it, and if you are committed, type committed below in the comment box. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe, where I share daily golden nuggets about life and success and how to be successful, how to achieve your goals.